So in this video, I wanted to briefly talk about this pen. It is the Sakura Craftlab 009, and it is a high-end gel pen from Sakura. That's the kind of the Jelly Roll company, the company that sort of invented the gel pen. They have the Craftlab series, which is their high-end metal pens that have a different design from one pen to the next. This is the 9th one. They vary within that Craftlab series from the first one to the second one. A lot of them use kind of high-end metal components. A few of them are very high-end plastic, but most of them are between $50 and $150. This is the latest one, the 9th one. And the design of this one is quite unlike the rest. You know, some of them have some common elements. This one is a pretty big departure from the last couple. All right, I guess from the most of them, but let's just run through this, do a quick review. And this one's a bit hard to find, but expect to spend about $150 on it right now. Okay, Sakura Craftlab 009. So it's sold in black and silver. They have this perforated design with a contrasting color on the inside. It's like a gold, maybe a light bronze, but it's definitely slightly yellowish with a black outside with a satin finish. All of the parts are metal. It is a twist to extend pen, silent action, returns on its own. So if it is not fully extended, it kind of pops in place, it locks in place. If it's not fully extended, it will return on its own. The twist action, the extension and retraction action, is happening apart from the pen, which is nice because it's not going to be sliding and scraping the paint off of this area, which is very smart. The clip, as a result, it has a gap, so you can't put it against a single piece of paper or even a few pieces of paper. It has to be pretty thick, sort of like a jeans pocket or maybe part of your backpack, something like that. All of these parts are like unique and pretty interesting. To open the pen, you twist down here, and they have this sort of thoughtful grip built in. It looks very cool, but it's functional as well. Otherwise, this piece would be hard to grip. No logos, nothing like that. A lot of times they'll sneak in this right here, that Sakura flower, and they use it, I think it's somewhere on the Jelly Roll, maybe not. So they have that Sakura flower, but that is it, the cherry blossom flower, whatever it is. They have that, but nothing else, no 009, no like made in Japan, anything that I could see. So that part of it is very cool, very understated. Again, completely silent action and very smooth. It feels like there's a sort of a gum or like they put like I don't know if they oil in here or they put some sort of lubricant that makes that action so slow, but it is very nice and smooth and completely quiet. Opening the pen up, we could see that the nice long threading in there. It's very thick, nice metal work. It's probably, I guess, aluminum. This is the Sakura gel refill. It is a sort of non-standard refill. They use it on a lot of their pens, but you can't easily get a Parker style refill in there or a Pilot G2 or anything like that. Looking inside the pen, you see some brass threading there. I got some gunk on my hands from the end of this refill, which is one of the reasons I think that there's some sort of lubricant in here slowing down that action. There's definitely some sort of spring. I guess maybe there's this spring here. I don't think there's another spring because it's not moving anymore. The refill is fine. Like I've talked about the Sakura refill a few times on this channel. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's not a reason to buy the pen. It's not a reason not to buy the pen. And I think you could probably find something else to put it in there. Like for example, here's a Pentel Energel refill. You can see it's a lot larger and it's a lot wider. Usually that width is the bigger problem, but this front section sort of lines up, which makes me think there's hope. I have not played a lot with this one yet since the pen comes with 3 refills, so I'm sort of working my way through them. Put it back in here. It's very nice is very nicely made. The build quality on the 009 and all of these Sakura Craft Labs is extremely high, so they always do a nice job. As far as the writing experience goes, these pens are more about the design. Like, clearly this is a pen that is meant to be beautiful. It doesn't mean it can't be functional, but I'm not expecting it to be like the best writing pen I've used. There's no like allowances made for grip. There's no plastic on it. There's no grippy sections here. It's just perforated, which looks great, but is not functional. In case it's like, in fact, it's almost counter or anti-functional. Like, if you get some sand in here or like gunk or stuff from your pocket, it's extremely hard to get out. I don't think there's a way to open this pen up and get anything out of here. It is nice and wide, which makes it comfortable, and it's nicely weighted. But aside from that, it's not like designed for, to be the best writing pen out there. I do find it to be comfortable and I enjoy using it, but that's mainly a function of I like the width and it's not too heavy, but it has a nice weight to it. And so this is the Sakura Craft Lab 009. And again, Sakura is the company, Craft Lab is that sort of high-end metal series, and 009 is just the latest in that series. If you go through it, they have the 01, 02, whatever, and each of them is a little different. They're all beautiful, and it's kind of like one of those things where you're like, man, I kind of want every single one of them, even if they don't necessarily all appeal to me. I've had about 2 or 3 of them, and it's kind of one of those things where I buy and then I use it for a little while, then something I might want to kind of sell off over time, just because they maintain their value really well, and they're just very beautiful. And then when you're kind of like, okay, I've used it, I'm used to it, and I've had it on my desk for a year, and now I maybe can part ways with this. Just a quick note on that perforation. It goes all the way around, but there is a break right here. I'm not really sure why they did that. Maybe it indicates where the clip is supposed to stop when the pen is writing, but I mean, you know where it's going to stop. It pops into place. There's a kind of a detent or whatever, where it kind of like pops right. You can very clearly feel it. I don't think you also need a visual indicator, but it's just a design choice I guess they made. And again, these Sakura refills are completely fine. They're not bad. They're not quite at an Energel or Zebra level, but they're good. They're fun to write with. It's kind of like getting a highly designed Tombow pen. It's comfortable, and it's expensive, but it's beautiful, and the refills are okay. You know what I mean? They're not terrible, but they're not the best. Okay, so that is the Sakura Craft Lab 009. It doesn't come with a carrying case or anything like that. It has a pretty nice box, but nothing that's like worth buying it for. It is a really beautiful pen, and I like the perforation work. It's something that not a lot of companies have done, but that pretty much covers it. It's a design statement piece that is fun to write with, but probably not something I would highly recommend given the price tag of about $150 and the fact that they could be pretty hard to find. I don't know that they're like numbered or limited editions, but after a few months after release, these things get pretty hard to find, and you really got to just find them on eBay or Mercari or Reddit, wherever you kind of buy your used or your old stock pens. So that's it. That's a Sakura Craft Lab 009. Thanks for watching.